Hey guys, this is Brian from Cash and Boone. I want to show you a little design that we did for our UPS driver Darlene, who retired early in the year. We wanted to do a special gift for her. So we designed this to be cut out on our CNC and do an epoxy inlay. So you'll see here it's carving out the entire truck. It's also going to carve out Happy Retirement Darlene on the bottom. Once we get that carved out, we're going to pour this with brown epoxy. That's our primary color to fill the truck area. We'll also pour black for the wheels and for the wording. You'll see here I'm using a toothpick to put some swirl marks into the epoxy. Then we place it back into our CNC. Here we're going to use a 22-degree bit. And this is going to carve out some designs. We've got some tail lights that it's going to carve out. It's carving a line here, and that's part of the design for the UPS logo. And then above this line, you'll see it go up and it'll carve the logo itself into the side. A little bit difficult to see here with the epoxy kind of flying around. I'll vacuum that off here in just a second. It's carving the design into the wheels for the rims. It's also going to go up and carve an area for the passenger side window and then the front turn signal. And then it'll carve into that front wheel. I sped this video up just so that it wouldn't take quite as long for you guys to get through it. It's fun to watch the machines work, but this part does take quite a bit of time, which you can't see in this video. So even after vacuuming it out, you can see it's still a little bit difficult to see. So what this is doing is just milling out an area for us to pour epoxy of a different color that'll really bring out that design. So we're almost finished up here. I appreciate you guys sticking around and watching. Really glad you're taking the time to see some of the design work that we've done. There's your front turn signal going in. And then it's got to do that front wheel, and that'll wrap this part of the design up. Once this was done, we poured the different color epoxies for the designs that we carved out. Then after allowing that to cure overnight, we're going to put that back into the CNC, and we're going to use a flattening bit here. And it's just going to go and remove about 1/1000th of an inch of wood and also that epoxy. So you'll see it as it passes back and forth. And once again, this is sped up. CNC actually has to move it just a little bit slower. So you'll see that black epoxy being taken away here. You can see here as it takes that epoxy away, it's going to leave kind of a frosted color. But we're going to spend some time sanding this down. We'll sand it to either 320 or all the way down to a 600 grit. It'll give it a nice smooth finish. And all of the white that you see here will be gone. This bit does a really good job of flattening this back out, so this board will be nice and perfect. We've already milled the back side so it'll be nice and flat. You really see that design coming through there. Once this finishes up on the CNC here, we're going to remove the board from the CNC, take it over and do the sanding I mentioned earlier. Get this down to a nice fine finish, and then we'll add some Odie's oil. So I've got this portion of the video sped up as well. Not that much exciting about applying a finish, but I wanted you guys to see as we went through this process here. So we'll just put on a nice generous coat of the Odie's oil. It really makes the grain pop, brings those colors out in our inlay. We'll wipe off any excess and allow this to cure overnight, and then we'll come back and apply a second coat of the Odie's oil to really make it shine. So we added our feet and our handles. This project turned out really, really nice. This gives you a good view of the front, how the inlay turned out, the different color epoxies. So we think this project turned out really nice, so we know Darlene is going to love this project. We designed on the back a little special inscription so that she'd always be able to look at it and know that we appreciate the service that she provided. And I hope she gets some enjoyment out of this. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you have a great day.